I'm in a Mitsubishi Evo 6. Whereas you
See.
have...
With the wide body.
Yes. The wide body isn't part of it, that's just for the entertainment of the viewing public. Let's start our challenge to discover which is the perfect car. With a race from here to a hotel, which is quite nice looking.
3, 2, 1, go!
All-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive and beauty.
Rear-wheel drive on the launch.
Petrol, your perfect car just isn't perfect, because how can a perfect
It is,
car
look at
only
it.
have 2 doors?
Well, that seems pretty perfect. I can't see what situation I'd need more than 2.
The situation where you're actually using the car to its fullest potential and driving other people around.
Yes, I did look through the auto show thingy after choosing this when you said you had taken something more practical, and I did spot 2 other things that I was quite tempted by.
Before you reveal them, because I think they're the same thing, I was thinking of a Jaguar Project 8, but then decided it can't have a roll cage. And I was thinking of a Land Rover Defender, and then decided actually I'd have the it's too new.
I did look at those 2, but those weren't the 2 that I would have taken.
Oh!
I would have taken either an RS6 or a Focus RS.
Focus RS is a good call, but I don't like modern... I don't know, I don't think a modern car can be perfect. They have far too many... I don't know, while some of the assistants may have are very useful, they have a lot of things that interfere.
Yes.
Whereas I think the Evo 6 from 1999, I'm looking at the interior, it's perfect. You've got a massive button which controls the sat-nav. No, not the sat-nav. You've got a massive aircon control system. You've got a clock, and you've got a dashboard that tells you what speed you're going. That's it. And I think it looks awesome. Especially with this body kit, it just looks good. And it's light, but it's fast.
Hello, Dodge. I'm dead.
And Petrol, the perfect car has to be all-wheel drive.
No.
Yes.
It is beneficial.
Yes, exactly.
Snowy conditions.
Exactly. Which makes my car more perfect than yours. Yours is the most beautiful car ever made, that I agree with.
Second most beautiful car ever made.
No, it's the most beautiful. It looks better than the DBS.
DBS isn't in this game though, so it's not really. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, it's a Dodge. Yeah, so the problem with the Focus RS and the RS6 I was looking at is the ones I would have are the old ones which aren't in this game.
My problem with the RS6 is... It's... I don't know, I don't like him. There's something about him. I know it's very scientific. I don't like him.
I don't like the new ones. As much as
I
the
don't know,
old
I
ones.
don't like the old ones. The new ones at least look good. They're sort of Honda Civic Type R, but made by Audi. What?
That's mostly why I don't like the new one.
This is mostly why I do like them. Speaking of Honda Civic Type R, on the rear wing of my car, look at that. Well, I don't know, it'll be the first time for you looking at it since I got killed by a bus.
You wouldn't have understood
just come
into
around
that
the
if you were
corner.
rear-wheel drive.
I'm just coming around the corner and seeing your car is just the best ever because it just looks so good. It's like, wow, I've come around the corner and there's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's
Right,
a collectible that I always crash into. Excellent.
Stop looking at Petrol's car and go and set up the next challenge. Petrol, 2 laps of our usual route. If it's still close at the end of lap 2, we'll do a third. Count us in.
3, 2, 1, go! Rear-wheel drive on the launch.
Why and how? They're very even. I'm not quite. You took a very interesting line, which means I am about to go past you at speed.
I'm also in the
No,
wrong gear.
I've crashed into him!
How did that not do any
No!
damage to me?
Come on.
Oh, I didn't want to take damage to take avoiding action.
See, that's why your car isn't perfect. Because mine, I can go and sort of threaten you with violence. I wasn't going to do any violence, but the threat of violence makes you give up on racing because you don't want to scratch your car. It's too expensive. Coming from an Evo, which is, for some reason, very expensive on the second-hand market.
Yes, well, because there aren't any left, because everyone crashed them. Or modified them.
Yes.
Or both.
Like I did. What a drift! My car drifts as well, that's also good.
Or they got shot to pieces on the Top Gear episode, but...
What? I do remember that. It's still close after one lap.
It is.
Got a bit of
To the
oversteer
inside.
there.
Through we go.
Oh no. It did all-wheel drive things.
Actually, while I'm in the Vanquish, I can share an unpopular opinion about the new one. I don't like it.
I don't like it either, it's horrible.
It's too long and too big, and it doesn't look very good.
What's the point of it? Surely it's just a DBS Superleggera with a new badge and new engine. Or if
Yes.
it's even that.
Yeah, it's just faster and more powerful and looks different.
Remember when the Vanquish concept was announced as a sort of Valhalla-y looking thing?
Yes.
What happened to that?
Came the Valhalla, didn't it?
I thought the Valhalla always was the Valhalla. That there was going to be the Valhalla, the Vanquish, and the Valkyrie.
Or maybe, yeah. They sort of... I don't know what happened. Obviously the Valkyrie's the Valkyrie, but then I think the mid-engine road thing just became
Stopped.
one thing instead of two. And the Vanquish stayed as the Vanquish. Unless they're going to do a mid-engine DBS or something weird.
Oh no, they're going to pull a Corvette. Although the Corvette being mid-engined, I don't mind. Because what's the point of a Camaro? What differentiates a Camaro from a Corvette if the Corvette's front-engined?
Nothing.
Exactly. The bodywork. I know there's more to it than that, but basically...
Well, there isn't. They're sort of exactly the same, aren't they?
We've got distracted from our perfect car. That's the problem. These cars, you can't talk about them because they're too perfect. There's just nothing to say. Mine is brilliant if you want an everyday vehicle that is fast and fun.
And so
Yours
is mine.
is just brilliant. Well, not for every day if you happen to have more than one person you want to transport. Although you do have rear seats, I believe.
Technically, yes.
Technically, but only if the person you're putting in the rear is a Lego minifigure that can have their legs removed. We're still driving because of how
We
nice
are.
these cars are.
I'm enjoying this too much.
It's 2-0 to Petrol's car, which is one I'd rather have. But I still think mine is better as a perfect car, if you will.
I need to stop driving this Vanquish because every time I do, I like it so much that I start to prefer it to the DBS.
Petrol should continue to drive a Vanquish, and so he can agree with me. The problem is, the more I look at the Vanquish, the less I want an NSX. Because the Vanquish is cooler in every single way. Apart from the all-wheel drive aspect. Come on, all-wheel drive. Petrol, count us in.
3, 2, 1, go! Rear-wheel drive on the launch.
Absolutely bottled that. That was awful. Oh no. Oh no.
Told you this car was perfect.
Okay, my brakes on. Yes, your car 3-0. Perfect score. Because I got murdered by a bus. Can we do it in the opposite direction? Because I want to see if I would have been alright if I hadn't messed it up. For science.
3, 2, 1, go!
First to second is horrible in this car. I think that's where you have me.
Just takes off.
What speed are you doing when you go through the fence?
Oh, it slowed
well,
down a bit. 166 or so.
The highest I saw was 193. I think I
think
was
that was
gaining
more.
at the end.
Yeah, I didn't get that fast. And that brings an end to today's challenge. As ever, do go and check out Fail's channel, which will be linked in the description. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next one very soon.